Tea time with Trav. Y'all probably gonna be mad at me, but after all these years, I still think Janet Jackson is lying. I think her and Justin Timberlake purposely expressed her titties. I'm sorry. I don't buy that it was a mistake. What's going on, y'all? It's AyooTravv and I'm back. Biggity back. I'm back again, y'all. Today we have stuffed bell peppers. Don't ask me what they stuffed with, because I don't know. I got it from Costco. And I didn't read the label. I didn't. Jamie just asked me right before I got them. She was like, because I said, I don't know what the hell is in the pepper. She was like, you ain't read the... No, I did it. I'm not gonna lie to you. I did it. So, let me say grace. Father God, I come today to ask watch over this food. Please have your nourishment to my body. Please let me digest this food properly. In your name I pray. Amen. Amen. One more time. Amen. So, y'all. Ooh, it's hot. Might be harder than I expected. Alright, y'all, I had to give these a little second or two to calm down because, baby, why y'all that hot? Well, cut through my oven, but still, why y'all that hot? Did I say grace? I think I did, but if I didn't, grace. Oh, get y'all a bite. It's hot. But I'm gonna go on this here. It's good. Juicy too. It's a little hot. Nothing too bad. I can handle it. Y'all know thug life. Now watch it burn my damn mouth. I said that was gonna happen. Maybe if I took them out the pan, I would have been smarter, huh? I ain't stopping eating. Cause these is good. I ain't even gonna hold you. I'm gonna try to take one out the juice. See if they have to calm down faster. I don't know why I keep saying calm down. Like they do what they are doing for me. Burning my tongue. Yo, I'm filming this on a Friday. If y'all know what Friday is, new episodes of Love After Lockup. But while we're here, tea time with Trav. Look at that one, y'all. Is it focused? Oh yeah. Ooh. I almost dropped it. That's how you stuff a pepper. I'm dropping the food on my get up. I'm dropping on my beard. I'm dropping on my health. Y'all, probably gonna be mad at me, but after all these years, I still think Janet Jackson is lying. I think her and Justin Timberlake purposely expressed her titties. I'm sorry. I don't buy that it was a mistake. I mean, it was a mistake for them to do it because they shouldn't have did it, but exposing that titty wasn't no mistake. It was done purposely. Now you have, I'm here to for it. Time you scoop some of this up. Now what I will say, let me go ahead and throw this out. I don't agree with the fact that Janet was the only one that took the fall for that. I don't. I feel like Justin Timberlake was just as guilty. I do, but then again, it is her titty. So, you know, I guess, you know, more blame. I'm sure more blame was put on her for other reasons, but I think they equally should have been punished. Because Janet, has she ever fully recovered from that? I don't think so. I really don't think so. But again, I still think that she lied. I do. The literal words to the song, I'ma have you naked by the end of this song. Titty. Titty. And if it wasn't done purposely, why wasn't there a lawsuit filed? You know what I'm saying? Because if that's me, if I'm Jenny, and my titty getting pulled out by a dude in front of millions of people, because millions of people watch the Super Bowl, that's one of the biggest events of the year. If I had no knowledge that you were going to attempt to do that, I'm suing you for sexual harassment and or sexual assault or whatever the hell I could sue you for. You're going down. Excuse me, and I don't ever recall that happening. And let me get on Justin Timberlake because, again, I don't think he's innocent. He definitely should have been held to the fire as well. But another thing that I've noticed about Justin Timberlake, because he did it with Britney and he did it with Janet, there ain't no telling who the hell else he did it with. Justin get in situations and he allows himself to never be held responsible, or he's never held responsible. I'm not going to put it all on him. Nobody holds him responsible because he did Britney wrong. Hell, one of his biggest solo songs, "Cry Me a River," that was him dogging Britney. When the whole time he was the dog and not Britney. So it's like he's maintained success off the, I guess, off the strength of a woman failing. Is that what I want to say? And don't get me wrong, I love Justin Timberlake. I love him. I do think he hasn't been held accountable. That's it. That's it. But I also think the Jacksons lie about a lot of stuff, to be honest, so it's very on brand. And again, y'all might not like this video. Because you know you're not supposed to say anything wrong about the Jackson family, but hey, it is what it is. Love them all dearly, but I think they're a bunch of liars. I really do. Starting with their voice. I don't think Janet nor Michael, the voice that we hear publicly, I don't think either one of them, or what's her name? The one that Nene Leakes said looked like Casper the Ghost. LaToya. I don't think that's her voice either. It's like their voices are very soft and timid. It makes them seem, you know, like innocent youth. And let me, we all know they had a terrible childhood. So I think in a lot of instances, they tried to live out. It's like they wanted to always be kids or something. I really don't know how to explain it, but even think of Michael. Didn't he like call himself Peter Pan or something? He had Neverland. It was like because he wanted, even as an adult, excuse me, he wanted to experience that childhood that everybody dream of. You know what I'm saying? Like, so he built this ranch. Again, Neverland was them never growing up. That was the land of never getting old. It's no coincidence that he named it Neverland. And based on their trauma, I get it. I get it. If we know the part about them that we do know, imagine the stuff that we really don't know. And you know, people always say, ooh, to be a kid again. To be a kid again. How that song go? Back in the days when I was young, I'm not a kid anymore, but some days I sit and wish I was a kid again. We all have those thoughts. Because as you're older, it's a lot of stuff that you either wish you could have experienced as a child because it's not okay for you to do it as an adult, or you're like, oh my God, I wish I could go back to my childhood where I didn't have to worry about anything except for first period, second period, third period, and how many periods you had in school. You know what I'm saying? You were able to take naps and it didn't matter. It didn't matter. Because if you missed a day of school, you probably wasn't if you had a parent that didn't play that. But if you missed a day of school, nothing happens. You miss a day of work, you're fired. You miss a day of work, you're missing out on money, depending on what your job is. So, it's certain stuff about the Jacksons that I never understood and or believed. But again, I can understand wanting to redo your whole childhood over. I mean, it's instances where we all probably be like, if I had a time machine and I know what I know now, this would be different. You know what I mean? This is good. But what do y'all think? We also got to be serious when it comes to Janet and sexualizing things. And this is not a bad thing, so I hope people don't take that a bad way. But Janet she was a sexual artist. And that's not what her identity was. That's not who all she was. But when Janet wanted to be sexy, Janet was sexy. I know, y'all, I don't remember what song she was performing. But we've all seen this unless you're young. Where she bring the men on stage and they be on like the little contraption. And they like tied down and she crawled on top and she was like being all set. We get that from her. So And the Jacksons, they not too shy when it comes to shocking moments in pop culture. Let's just say that. When doing the unthinkable. I don't think anyone thought that, hey, I'm about to watch the Super Bowl and see Janet Jackson's titty. No. But that don't mean that wasn't a plan. Same way, none of us thought we'd be seeing Michael Jackson hanging his son off of a balcony. But we did. They're no strangers to keeping the tabloids talking, whether it's purposely or accidentally. They're no strangers to that. And again, they are the Jacksons. So yes, all eyes will always be on them, and yes, they will get flack for doing what they did, but it will still go down in history because it was done by a Jackson. Like, look at, realistically, if Michael wasn't as big of an artist as he was, one of the greatest of all time, definitely top 2. Y'all know who the other person is, top 2. I ain't gonna say it. But if he wasn't who he was, let's say Michael Jackson. I just got to think somebody random. There's so many damn artists is popping in my head. Let's just say Michael Jackson was, I don't know, we could pick anybody other than damn Michael Jackson. If he wasn't on a Michael Jackson level and he had the impact that Michael has, or the catalog, or the money, let's say there was another artist and they hung that baby off that balcony like that, there would have been no coming back from that. Never, ever, ever, ever. Never. Never. Yes, Michael did receive bad press, but he was already getting that. So that didn't change much of a damn. Other people's whole career would have been ruined. I don't know if y'all remember the rapper Chingy. He made a song, I like the way you do that right there, right there. His career got killed. His career was dead. After Sydney Starr, the transgender diva, made up a lie. And she has, come out and apologize years and years later, like over a decade. So at that point, it was far too late. But she did come out and say that she lied. But Chingy was an ally for the LGBTQ community. He was cool. He took pictures with anybody. He wasn't one of those homophobic artists. Oh, you're gay, I don't want to take a picture with you. Or you're gay, don't put... Like, he didn't do that. So by him being cool, he took pictures, She see her in the club, it's like a meet and greet. Oh, everybody, you see a celebrity, you want to take a picture with them. That's literally what happened. But she then spun the narrative as if they had been around. And this is back before being openly gay in hip hop or in the industry in general. This is way before it was accepted. People saw those photos and immediately believed everything that came out of her mouth. And he lost his entire career. Literally. It's not a lie. Look it up. So somebody can get canceled over a lie. Somebody who's not on the level of a Michael Jackson. Imagine what somebody not on the level. Imagine if that was Chingy and he hung that baby over the balcony. career would have ended faster than you could blink. But because it was Michael, it was cool. I think that is one of the first things. Yeah, one of the first things that wasn't like he say, she say, or rumor or lawsuit that I've ever seen somebody from their family be held accountable for. And again, I do think yes, I do believe in punishments. She showed her bare titty in front of millions. I get it. Yes, there should have been some punishment, but again, it should have been punishment to both parties involved. She didn't pop her own titty out. She didn't. Yes, it was her titty, but she didn't pop it out herself. So she needs to be held accountable, but so does the person exposing the titty. So that part wasn't fair, and then it also wasn't fair that, again, to this day, she still has to live with that. She's still in certain ways, I feel, get neglected from certain things. If I'm not mistaken, at one point she was banned from CBS, I think. And that's why she don't be at Grammys and stuff. Don't quote me on that, but y'all, I do think she was banned from CBS. I know she was banned from the Super Bowl. But I do think that she was banned from CBS in general. I don't recall seeing her and stuff like the Grammys since then, even to this day. So it's just like, okay, she had her punishment. When are we gonna let this go? Well, probably when she tell the truth, maybe. Oh, I got to ask my own question here. I probably will. But after that, Justin has gone on to win Grammys, perform at Grammys, perform here, perform there, sell out arenas, make album after album, get a #1 record. About people that he's allowed to be in these situations without him even attempting to have their back, i.e. Janet, Brittany. While they're suffering, he's excelling. But again, that is the game of the industry, y'all, unfortunately. It's about networking. Who you know, who can protect you, who can keep you safe, who can keep you winning. I guess they felt like Justin was more of a prophet that they couldn't let him go. I don't know. I would have liked to see some kind of punishment to both. Not like an everlasting punishment like we're seeing with Janet, but it wasn't fair. Fair to me. I ain't like nothing about it. I wonder how cause y'all just imagine being a fly on the wall. Like was any, probably not, but was any of y'all there? Like what was the vibe like? Like what I just wanna know. I couldn't imagine being in in my imagination, I just picture bam, that titty coming out and the whole audience like a movie. Like y'all know when the whole stadium goes silent. That's what I'm picturing in my head really happened. Like, how did that conversation go backstage? Like, how did that go? And if you had kids that was at the Super Bowl, but I'm just picturing like their parents doing like this. No. But then as little boys, we want to see some titties, so we move your hand. I just want to know, like, the people in charge, like, what was their faces? Like, how did they go? And again, because I believe it was done purposely, I want to know, like, what did Janet and Justin say? Like, how did that conversation go? Because I know they didn't walk off that field in peace. I know they did it. And if they did, the chaos erupted as soon as they got backstage. So it's like, how do y'all even explain that? Like, what was their initial explanation? Because you do an interview the next day, the day after, you have time to think about that. Like, what? How did those conversations go? And who thought that was okay? Like, you're literally on CBS. This is not MTV. Had there been like MTV, BT, VH1, I personally don't think it would have been as big of a deal. I don't think it would have been as blown up as it was. But during the Super Bowl, y'all tried that. Y'all tried it. Y'all tried it. They tried it. Like, I was like, oh my God. And I remember my mom was like, oh my God, that's her titty. Or something like that. Girl. America is something else. I swear to God. We are something else. But I'm about to sign out. I wonder if, like, I mean, I know other countries, like, you know, they have their big moments in pop culture, if that's what they call it. I think they do. And stuff like that. I think I'm gonna get on Google and be like, what are some big music scandals in the UK or in Korea or in China? Excuse me. Because I need to know if they are as crazy as us. Did they have a Michael Jackson hanging a baby off of a balcony? Did they have a Janet Jackson popping a titty out? Did they have a Madonna and Britney Spears and Christina Aguilera doing a three-way kiss? Did they have a Lil Nas X doing the same type of thing but in gay form? Like, did they have these type of things? And if so, what the hell was it? Well, but did they have a Milli Vanilli? You know what I'm saying? Did they have a Ashley Simpson? I know y'all remember that, but Ashley Simpson on what was it, Saturday Night Live? When a backing track started playing before her. And that's so crazy that they made a big deal out of lip syncing back then. Just for now, majority of these people do it because they don't know how to sing. I wonder if they had stuff like that. I'm going to look it up and I'm going to find out and I'm going to let y'all know. But on that note, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Go ahead and hit the red button, bam, hit the bell, that bam, so you can notify me every time I'm dropping a video. But if you want to stay connected with AyooTravv, jump into the description box, scroll down to the bottom, boom, right there. You're going to see my social media, Facebook, Snapchat, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, Threads, add me, follow me, leave me comments, leave me comment here, do whatever. Let me know so I was done, what you want to see, what's done, what you want to say, but don't say what's wrong, me, what's done, how I mess up at the end. All that jazz, let me know something. Other than that, it's been real. AyooTravv is out.